Welcome. My name is Taylor Wolf, and I am a sales consultant at Tableau Software. Today, I will be demoing the Intelligent Enterprise powered by Tableau. Let's go over our problem statement. Analytics should not be disconnected due to silos created by modern data platforms. Disconnected data kills the flow of analytics, does not enable data conversation, and causes frustration. In today's world, it's crucial to harmonize data and expose it to the people who need it the most, the workforce. All the data, all the time, every time. This is a day-to-day experience for so many of our customers, both large and small. Each service line utilizes different technology platforms. Sales will use Salesforce to record opportunities. Operations will use ServiceNow to make sure deliveries are fulfilled. And HR will use Workday to manage attrition and employee performance. Analyzing all the data at once is a big analytical challenge for the large enterprises. We believe the GSIs can bring disruption to the problem by building services around the unique Tableau platform. Now let's take a look at our solution. Tableau is a hub platform that harmonizes data from these disconnected platforms and allows analytic magic to happen. There are three main differentiators that Tableau does better than anyone else. The first is powerful analytics that drive better outcomes. Thanks to VizQL, Tableau provides unlimited exploration that allows you to deeply understand your data and your business with open exploration outside of predefined paths or fixed visualization types. There's also fast adoption at scale across all skill sets. Tableau is easy, intuitive, and helpful. We make it possible to integrate data into everyone's decision-making, regardless of technical or analytical capabilities. And third, flexibility to leverage existing technology investments. No matter your data strategy, Tableau adapts to your environment and needs with unmatched flexibility and choice. Now, we understand that data is a mission-critical asset to your organization. And that's why we've built the Tableau platform to ensure you have everything you need to empower everyone with data without putting your data or your organization at risk. Our platform provides the depth and breadth of capabilities that ensures the data can be deployed across your organization. These capabilities ensure that the right data is made accessible with flexible data access and powerful data prep capabilities. Solid content and data governance features keep data in the right hands and also ensure that users can find the right data and are making decisions based on accurate and trusted data. Powerful analytics, collaborative tools to bring data to the center of every conversation, and Tableau even provides the flexibility to interact with your data in any way you'd like, via desktop, browser, mobile device, or even embedded into other applications. And all of these capabilities are surrounded by the right security protocols, reliability, and scalability to meet the needs of your business. Now let's jump right into the demo. The dashboard you see now is connected live to an SAP HANA database that contains billions of rows for a wine distributor called Evolve. The data itself is all the transactions their customers have made over the last 3 years. Now, as I filter through some of this data, I can see in the tree map that there are several brands that aren't doing so well. Now, I may want to focus on a particular brand, such as maybe Classico, and understand why it may be struggling. Perhaps the sales manager has left the company recently, or maybe they're simply not hitting quota. It's important to note that in one click, I was able to jump from a dashboard connected live to SAP HANA to a dashboard connected to Workday data. With Tableau, I can bring different data sources together, and I can use actions to have one data source filter another. Now, looking at attrition, it looks like the overall attrition rate for this brand is 22%, which is higher than the average attrition rate for the region. We can also see that the average sales rep tends to stay less than 2 years, which could be affecting the success of the particular brand. Now, if we focus on the US, it appears that a lot of the reps are leaving voluntarily for poor job fit as well as compensation, and involuntarily for things like performance. As I look for more insight regarding attrition at Evolve, I see my natural language generation extension on the top right-hand corner, and it's notified me that 189 employees have exited. I also see the reasons, like I saw before in the bar chart, of why people are leaving voluntarily. And I can also see that this region, the US, holds both the highest rate and number of employees leaving. Something that's concerning, and I wouldn't have known without this extension, is that a concerning percentage of employees have left, and 36% of those employees were actually exceeding expectations. Attrition is most prominent among those that came in through Christopher Child, which, again, something I may not have noticed if Automated Insights hadn't generated this excerpt for me. NLG has empowered me to gain powerful insights regarding my attrition data within seconds by converting visual analytics into insight in my own natural language. After looking at this dashboard, it's evident that attrition is affecting our brand, but quota attainment may also be a factor. It appears that compensation has been consistent cause of turnover, and that most of the reps that have left were not obtaining quota. Their average quota over the last 4 years has been 89%, which is 16 points lower than those who stayed. Maybe now that we've identified all the reasons why this brand may be suffering from revenue loss, perhaps there are customers that we can target in this marketing campaign to help get this brand back on track. Now looking at the customer list, I can see that Evolve has 41,188 customers who have purchased wine. I can also see what type of wine these customers have previously bought. And in some cases, it looks like we do have some cross-sell opportunities. Even if I didn't know how to use this dashboard, my NLG extension generates insight for each customer that I select, and it'll let me know what action I need to take next. For example, Holly Ann Duell has ordered 27,548 liters, less than expected with us, despite being a customer for more than 9 years. I can reach out to Holly Ann with an upselling offer around how our sangria is made using our house blend of red wines along with fresh juices. This is a great upsell opportunity because we can see that Holly Ann has purchased Cabernet in the past, which is one of the red wines used to make sangria. Now, the integration between Tableau and Salesforce is seamless. You can go from gaining insight to creating opportunities in just one click. I can even add to this opportunity maybe some extra notes or any of the other fields, but just note that this op is pre-populated, saving me time from having to recreate it from scratch. Now that I've started to reach out to individual customers to create new opportunities, it makes sense to look at my campaigns by channel and see if there's any opportunity for improvement there as well. It appears that our liquor campaign goals are extremely low across the board. I may want to update a state's goal so that my sales reps in that area can shift their focus to it and help increase revenue across this brand. So for example, Barney's Liquor's goal is 65,000. Let's go ahead and just increase that by 5,000. And now when we hover over the point, we can see it's increased from 65,000 to 70,000. To see how other factors besides attrition, lack of upselling, and low campaign goals could be affecting this brand revenue's growth, let's take a look at ServiceNow and see what kind of incidents have been reported to get that full 360 customer brand view. Now, it looks like most of our issues are occurring in our classic segment and are around our shipment delays, as well as receiving the wrong items and not being able to order. If a customer is not able to order or receive our products, then that would affect our brand and revenue. Now, these issues also seem to be increasing since the beginning of the year. Not only are these issues impacting our revenue, but perhaps they also played a part in attrition. These issues could have prevented many of those who left from meeting their quota. I wouldn't have been able to figure any of this out without the ability to bring all of these different platforms together using Tableau. Now that I know this information, I need to meet with the operations team and make sure we have a plan in place to resolve these higher impact issues. Before I meet with the team, I want to dig a little deeper into the data and figure out where these operational issues are occurring. To do this, I'm going to leverage a new feature, Ask Data. Ask Data is Tableau's first step into natural language processing. Using Ask Data, I can ask questions in natural language and receive a response in a visual form. I can see that most of my incidents are occurring in Washington and Virginia. I'm going to filter down to those states and see who's managing these incidents. Let's go ahead and make this a bar chart. And let's add manage by. So it looks like most of these incidents are not being managed by anyone. I should bring this up during my conversation with the operations team to make sure that we resolve these issues around shipping. Now, to summarize, we started our journey connecting to SAP HANA with billions of rows of data on transactions over the last 3 years. From there, we analyzed our attrition data in Workday, our quota attainment in Salesforce, operations in ServiceNow, and even utilized a new way to interact data using Ask Data. I know I covered a lot in a short amount of time, but it's really important to remember that Tableau can connect to different technology platforms you've already invested in and allow you to gain insight on all of your data at once in a central, governed place, allowing your business to make data-driven decisions.